Well, welcome back to Spencer FYI, and we're going to talk about another support group that's available here in town for folks that are needing a peer support group for survivors of suicide, correct?
Survivors of suicide loss.
Loss, okay.
So it is for those that have lost a loved one to suicide, whether it be a parent, a sibling, a child, and we also have some that have come that have lost cousins and other close family members.
How long has this group been around?
I'm not sure how long it's been around. Vicki Heckroth is the one that started it, and you might be familiar with the Glass support group. She unfortunately passed away a couple years ago now. I've been leading the support group with the assistance of my co-facilitator, Gloria Neiman, for the past several years. And our support group meets on the second Saturday of the month. We recently had to find a new home for our meetings because we lost Grand Avenue Community Outreach. So we're now meeting at First Christian Church in Spencer. Our meetings last from 9:30 in the morning till 11 in the morning. Sometimes we go a little bit longer depending on need. And you don't need to call ahead or register or anything to attend our support groups. It is kind of nice to have a conversation before you come, so we can get acquainted before you come to the meeting. Our support groups, our meetings are small, usually 5 to 6 people attend. And people come and go from the support group as they feel the need to attend.
So why is this important? Why is this support group important?
After you've lost someone to suicide, it's so devastating. It's helpful to talk to others that have also gone through that type of loss because it is different. Some of the factors that affect that include social stigma, and then some tendency to kind of go back and what could I have done different. Also, just the grief is different. People trying to treat you differently when you've lost someone to suicide, and tend to kind of walk away and not always talk to you about it. And you still need to acknowledge your loved one and talk about, mention their name. And so it's a place where you can do that. And it's a safe space. I want to say that people that come there, we assure confidentiality as you would with a 12-step program. It is not a 12-step type program, and it doesn't follow a formal format. So we just kind of see how what people's needs are when they start attending. So
I guess you kind of answered this question a little bit, but what kind of people expect if they do come?
To find someone that understands what they're going through and has been there.
Do you have like a formal agenda that you follow, or is it just kind of a fluid?
It's fairly fluid. We do have, sometimes we watch a video to direct our discussion. And so those are some of the things that we do.
Okay. Once again, where are those meetings held at, and when are they?
They're at First Christian Church in Spencer, and they're from 9:30 to 11 in the morning. On Saturday, the second Saturday of the month.
Second Saturday of the month. Okay. Do you have a website or a Facebook page or anything where folks can kind of follow? Or?
I usually post when we're having a meeting publicly on Facebook. So so I have posted it as an event, and I haven't had a huge response with doing that as a monthly Facebook event. But if you look for Survivors of Suicide Loss in Spencer on Facebook, you would be able to find all my posts on there.
Okay.
And the contact information is in the post, email and phone number.
Okay. So if folks are interested, they could reach out to you then?
Yes, they can reach out to myself or Gloria. Her numbers are also listed there.
Okay, sounds good. Well, let's talk a little bit more about that support group and how folks can find you, and if they need to would like to attend.
Same telephone number is 712-260-7072. You can send a friend request to me on Facebook. My name is Lynn Graesing. My last name is spelled Graesing. I live in Lynn Grove, so I'm a little bit out of town, but close by. I have met people ahead of time, face-to-face, one-to-one, also to talk. And not everybody's comfortable with a support group, but just to reassure you that right at this time our numbers are fairly small, so it's a more intimate type of support group. It's a peer support group, which means that it's just people that have gone through the same type of loss that you have. There's not any professional outside people coming to this support group meeting.
If they need that, can you help them get directed to
Yes,
the right
we
place?
can direct you to the places where you can go for help.
All right. Anything else you want to mention on the group, or?
I would encourage those of you that have lost a loved one to suicide to either come to our support group that meets once a month, and if you need to reach out, also want to remember the support, the support that through the text to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, to text or call the crisis line if you need immediate help.
All right. Wonderful. Well, thanks for stopping in today and giving us some information on your group.
Thank you very much
You're
for
welcome.
having me.
We'll be back with more right after this.